Oh boy, you guys are not going to be happy about today's video. Oh man. Well, this is one of those decisions, right car, wrong time type situation, but shit happens. What can I say? Sometimes you gotta just move on. All right, we're gonna position you guys properly. This is officially the exit interview, you guys, for the wagon. I know, I'm so sorry. A lot of you guys love the wagon. It's been a great car for me. You know, this car represented for me, I picked it up for $5,500. I think it was like almost a year ago. And I drove it almost every day for 6 months. And I was really in like a rebuilding phase at that point in my life. And I didn't want to, I didn't really have much money to spend on anything else. And this was really the only thing that I just wanted to own everything in cash. And I didn't want to have any payments. And I was kind of going through this like rebuilding phase about a year ago, man. And this car was sort of a testament to that. You know, I was driving this thing every day. It's older, doesn't make a whole lot of horsepower. It's extremely slow. You know, it doesn't even have a radio in it. Well, it doesn't have an amp in it, so the radio doesn't work. I use like a little Bluetooth speaker for my music every day. And you know, it's just, for me, it was like this, I look at it sort of like this time where, you know, I wasn't driving the fanciest car, I wasn't driving the nicest car, but it really was like a rebuilding phase for me. It's a special car, man. I definitely wish I could keep it. I know a lot of you are gonna be like, well, you could keep it. The thing is, you guys, I never drive the car. Like, I shouldn't say that. I drive it every now and then, but really, I only drive it when it's like raining and I just don't feel like getting the M2 dirty, or like if I'm taking something to storage. You know, my fiance at the time when I bought this car had a normal 9 to 5. She doesn't anymore. She works from home. So we have more flexibility. I have the Tiguan back, you know, I can use it whenever I want. This car just sits, man. And I'll be honest with you guys, I feel bad. I feel bad that the car literally just sits here and it's like rotting away in my driveway. I will say it's been a great car for TikTok videos because I'm always like testing products on it and I'm cleaning it all the time. And yep, so ultimately, guys, I got back last week from a little trip and I just decided, you know what? I'm tired of looking at this thing. I'm tired of not being able to give it the future it deserves, because right now I just can't take on the project, dude. I just have way too much going on. I get married next week, you guys. I'm gonna be in Italy for half a month. I'm building a business. I'm running my current businesses. I've got so much happening. All great things. I'm definitely not complaining. These are all great things. But, you know, sometimes you gotta make tough decisions, and this is one of them. I wish I could have kept this car and done like a full crazy resto build on it, but you know, you also got to look at these things like, this is a car that I would have put probably 30 to 40K into it. Never would have seen that money back. It would have just been for like my personal enjoyment. And there are cars sometimes that for me personally, like it's just not really worth it. This car is leaving, and I'm just going to put it this way. This car is leaving, obviously. The buyer is coming this afternoon to get it. We're going to do a little wash up right here, last wash. And there's going to be a new car coming, a new build coming. So you guys are like, oh, where's all the car content? He doesn't do car content anymore. You're going to eat your words, buddy. So you guys, I'll never stop doing car content. I'm just involved in other things in my life, and I'm sharing it with you guys. So I know not everybody is interested in that, but hey, man, we all change. We all get into different stuff sometimes. It's all good. So we're going to do a little pre-wash, and then we're going to do an active wash. I cleaned the wheels yesterday, so they're nice and clean. And yeah, man, these are definitely one of my favorite wheels. These wheels are Style 65 wheels. They are the wheels off the E39 M5. And these ones are immaculate. Like, it is so hard to find Style 65 wheels that are... These are like brand new, because I had them refinished in Shadow Chrome. And the cool thing is, these are 4 rear wheels. They're squared, but they're the wider ones. so they fit on all four corners. It just, dude, it just looks so good on this car. Looks so good on this car. But that doesn't really matter because it's not going to be our car anymore. So, no, but it's all good, man. I've come to terms with it. I'm tired of letting this thing just sit here and, you know, nothing happening to it. All right, we're using Maniac line today for the pre-wash. And get this thing nice and sturdy up. I really like the foam gun pre-wash, man. I've been using it a lot lately. Good, foams up real nice. She has been great to me, guys. She will be missed. But you know, I haven't really put a lot of energy into this car, so it's not like I'm really missing out on anything. I mean, the wheels were definitely the most expensive. Wheels and tires were probably $4 grand. So I am losing some money. I gave the owner, or I gave the new owner, I should say, the buyer, a really good deal. I mean, I bought this car for $5,500. I replaced the brakes. I fixed the window regulators. I put these wheels on. I put the E46 M3, the E39 M5 steering wheel in it, a brand new one from Azza Auto Wheel. Cleaned it up good. And I put a new rear bumper. I put the Euro rear bumper on it. Brand new rear bumper. Put a brand new hood on it. So, you know, I put a little bit of money in this thing, dude. And I sold it to him for $6 grand with both sets of wheels. I don't know, man. I have a thing, like when I'm selling cars, I'm not trying to like make money, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to like cash out. I understand it's an old car. It's got 250,000 miles on it. You know, it's from 1998, dude. Like, it's got its fair share of little issues here and there. And I'm aware of that. I'm not trying to sell a car to make profit or anything. But unfortunately, you know, I am losing some money. I'm probably losing $5 grand. But ultimately, it's all good. Car still needs some things, little things here and there. Nothing major, but it needs some stuff. So, but it's going to a new owner. It's going to one of my friends who is an old tech of mine, Cademan. You guys remember him from old videos. One of his buddies is buying it. So it'll be local, which is cool. Well, local, like an hour away, which is cool. So we'll still have it around. Get to see it maybe every now and then. Hopefully I don't know what his plans are, but hopefully he decides to do something great with it. The paint is, I give the paint like a 6 out of 10. It definitely could use a respray. It's mostly original paint. The hood is repainted, but not very well in my opinion. I would want it redone. The roof needs to be resprayed. The sides really aren't bad. But you know, ultimately, like my plan was to go all in. It's just like some of these cars, you guys, they are massive, massive money sucks. So like, if you're gonna spend money on it, like the 1 Series, I knew I would keep it and I knew I would like fully enjoy it. So it doesn't matter, I'll still spend money on that. Like I'll still do the metal quarters at some point. Because for me, it's worth it. That's like a forever car. But something like this, I knew I wasn't keeping this forever. After a while, I was like, yeah, this is probably not going to be a forever car for me. It's cool, but man, you would really have to put some money into it to make it worth it, in my opinion. But she drives great. Drives perfect, man. Great hauler. Tons of room in it, you know? It's just old, man. It's an older car. It is a testament as to how great these cars were back in the day, though, I'll tell you that much. It's pretty cool. You're like stepping back in time every time I drive this thing. Hate washing car in the sun, man. And don't ever do this. You gotta move so fast. Super annoying. But yeah, I did want to make one last video with the wagon, just show you guys what's going on. I always like to be honest with you guys when I get rid of cars. I know that, you know, some people are gonna be disappointed. I get it. It's all good, man. All good. I mean, you'd be surprised, dude. Most people don't really care about older cars, on YouTube at least. YouTube is really like a different demographic. Like people just want like, I don't know, clickbaity cars, newer cars. That's not true. Sometimes people are into the older stuff, but I find that in general, most people don't care about the older projects. They're just big money investments, man. You gotta determine whether it's worth it for you, you know? For me right now, definitely not worth it. I'm building too much, and we're also moving soon, guys. Bigger house, big shop on the property. It'll be good. Lots of cool things happening. I think the next car you guys are really gonna like. The car I've wanted for a very long time. Dare I say, one of the best BMWs ever made. I think you guys are gonna dig it. I've wanted one of these for a long time. It's just a matter of finding the right one, really. These wagons are cool though, man. You know, ever since I saw this thing in The Sopranos, well, I knew about it before then, but highlighted in The Sopranos, it's just such a dope car. I had so many people trying to buy this thing when I was driving it. I have more people that try to buy this thing off of me than any of my other cars. Every time I'm driving this thing, man, people are like, dude, that thing is so clean. Like, what do you want for it? I'm like, no. No, I wasn't ready to let it go. I was gonna try and hold on to this thing as long as I possibly could. But right now, man, dude, I'm just moving this thing around every day. It's like a lawn ornament. I hate that. I hate that so much. Like, I already have to pay for one car in storage, the M3. Like, I don't want to have to pay for another one. Like, that's really when you realize that, you know, these cars, they become really expensive when you start buying a lot of them, especially if you don't have the room to store them. I mean, you gotta pay a lot to store cars. I'll have to put the 1 Series, when the new car comes, I'll have to put the 1 Series in storage too. So now I just doubled my storage costs. I'll be paying damn near $600 to store 2 cars every month. That's just money that's just going out into nowhere. But that's why we're, you know, moving and doing all that. We're gonna have more property. It's gonna be nice. I should have the M3 back in about a month. You guys probably saw, I'm gonna make a whole video on this, but I was going to wrap the M3 in gloss black PPF. It just didn't work out, man. It did not work out. I was super unhappy with the results. It had a few things to do with like the product, and then also the, you know what? I think I'm gonna try this wash and coat shampoo. Can I use this with a minute? This is Labo Cosmetica's new shampoo. I'm gonna try this out. Do not use hot surface temperatures during the season. Sorry, I gotta figure this out real quick. Quick to get to the restriction for use in case of vehicle protected by antenna. Oh no, I don't want to use this. This is more of like a quick to. Oh no, okay. Dilute. It's got a protection in it. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use neutral foam shampoo. What I was saying though is I was originally going to wrap the M3 in a like a gloss black PPF, and that was kind of the plan. Is do like a gloss black PPF, and it would look really good with the wheels. And I went down that road, you know. But ultimately, man, it just came out super bad. And it's not, you know. Well, it's more so like the car just the paint was in, the original paint was in really bad condition. So like with that satin gray wrap that I had on there, you know, it's really easy to hide a lot of the inconsistencies because it's like a dirt colored wrap, you know. And I did that on purpose because I didn't want to have to deal with it. But ultimately the long-term goal was to repaint that whole car factory color, which is the Jerez black, however you want to pronounce it. And so, you know, the wrap didn't turn out too good. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to fucking repaint this car. And so I sent it. I took it off to Cars Metrics. I used to work with them a lot. They got a new painter. Apparently he's really good. So I dismantled the entire car. Oh, Jesus. I dismantled the entire car and sent it off to paint. And I should have it back in like 3 weeks. Probably when I get back from Italy, it'll be done. But I'm having it painted the factory color, Jerez black. It's gonna look brand new, like brand new car. Super excited about it, man. You know, long term, that was the goal. The car's gonna look like a brand new 2008 Jerez black E92 M3. And I had like, you know, the GTS splitter. I had paint matched to Jerez. I had the GT4 wing side, the endlets painted in Jerez black. It's gonna look really nice. And with the gold E88s, dude, you know, we took the wrap off and I was looking at it and I was like, nah, we're gonna paint this car the factory color. It's gonna look so good with these wheels. So I sent it with that. You know, I was excited to do like I was gonna do just like a jet black, like gloss black wrap, but I decided ultimately, let's make this car what it should be. Wow! All right, we're gonna have to do this panel by panel because I don't really trust the sun right now. So let's do this. All right, there we go. Let's get this side done with the roof. And then I'll go over to the other side and knock that out. Difficult when you have to kind of juggle in the sun. I wish I had like a big shop where I could just, you know, wash everything under in a garage. But those days are not here yet. Still thankful. Yeah, I mean, 250,000 miles. It doesn't look like it though, dude. I mean, it's, you know, it's not perfect, but it still looks really good for the age of the vehicle. It does really look sharp. People love this car, dude. I do too. I mean, it's not like I don't like the car, you guys. But sometimes you just gotta make decisions, man. Like, I'm not afraid to switch shit up. I think a lot of people are like kind of afraid to upset other people with their own personal decisions. Like, you know, all the new like monetization content I'm making with social media and TikTok and YouTube and stuff. You know, I definitely get my fair share of pushback, but man, I've always kind of just been a firm believer of like, if that's what you want to do, man, and you're feeling it, go for it. Not everyone has to agree with your purpose at that time in your life, man. And also, like, people change. People change. We're not meant to do the same thing our entire lives. I don't know why people get so wrapped up in like, you gotta be this. This is how we know you and you have to do this for your whole life. It's like, you guys gotta like adapt and be cool with it, you know? It's all right, dude. It's all right. I have some people get so emotionally upset with me because of how I like to move. And it's, I get it, like, you're here because of the car content, but dude, I'm not gonna do that forever. Not, at least not in that like style. I still work on my cars, I just don't film it. It's so much work, you guys. It's so much work, you don't understand. I've been doing this for 8 years. It is a lot of work. And there's hardly any reward when you're posting it online. It's really just like, you ain't getting much out of it, bud. But, you know, I always did it for me. I always did it because I enjoyed it. And I wanted it, well, not for me, I wanted to help people, but I always did it just because I enjoyed it. And, you know, I'm really enjoying this new thing I'm doing right now. So, I know some of you are really enjoying it. Lots of very grateful comments that I see in the comment sections, and that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, you know, always switch it up. So don't be afraid to switch it up, man. It's all right. Not everyone has to agree with your motion. And if you're someone who has problems with the way people move because you don't like it, you know, just unsubscribe, bro. It's not that deep. Find something else that you're into. Take that passion and apply it to your own dreams, your own goals. I get some people who come at me, man, and they are really passionate about it. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Kind of feel like they may not have enough going on in their own lives. They're that upset. This hood definitely needs to be polished. I might even try and do that before he comes and gets it. Just a once over real quick. Just got watermarks from sitting. But all in all, man, car looks great. Excuse me. Excuse me. Man, I had boxing this morning. I'm so sore. I like took 2 weeks off from boxing. It's crazy. Just from taking 2 weeks off, I felt so far behind. Like, you really got to stay on top of that, man. Like, boxing training is probably one of the most difficult things I've ever done. In terms of like physical activity, it is extremely hard. Like, you have to be in such good shape. Everyone should be involved in some sort of like martial arts, man. Like, I will 100% have my kids involved in martial arts. I did karate when I was really young, and then I did wrestling when I was in high school. And then I mean, I know I don't look like it, but I did a lot of that shit. And then I played hockey and soccer. I've always been super athletic, but as you get older, man, you get busy, you know? I'm building businesses, I'm getting married, I'm building a family here soon. I know you guys know. It's hard to keep up with that stuff. So in general, I'm really healthy. Like, I eat well and, you know, do all that. But it's important to stay involved in things that keep you in shape. Because, man, I'll tell you what, you get to my age, guys, I'm 40, bro. I'm 40. Yeah, You can call me You get to my age and you start to feel it, dude. I was talking to my coach today, my boxing coach. I was like, dude, he's young. He's like in his 20s. I'm like, man, you start to get this age, you really start to feel the differences. Like, if I don't get enough sleep, or if I'm not eating right, or like I put 5 pounds on because I just haven't been training well. You really start to feel all that. It comes at you, dude. Damn it. I will miss you, Mr. Wagon. You've been great to me. Has been a great car though, man. For me, it just, what it symbolizes is, you know, what is special to me. The fact that it was this car that sort of got me through a time where I was kind of rebuilding in my life. I mean, I'm not saying I was like, you know, dirt poor, but I was certainly not doing as well as I've always done. And, you know, that's life as an entrepreneur, you guys. There's ebbs and flows. Like, you're going to have great months and you're going to have terrible months. And if you are not ready for that, I suggest you go get a W-2 job and find something that's a little more safe. But right now I'm doing great. Thank God, you know. Our Father has blessed me. Right now our mother-in-law is staying with us. They're pulling up right now. The fiance and mother-in-law. Hey, ladies. How are you?
I gotta go hop on a call.
Okay.
Looking pretty snazzy there.
Not too bad. Cleaning her up. Cleaning her up for the next owner. What's that?
Sold it.
Yeah, should be coming today. You get it?
Young person?
I think so, yeah. I'm not sure how old he is.
Yeah.
Better take care of it, though. I'll tell you that much. Or I'm coming for him. Take care of my baby, bro. I mean, I guess it's none of my business. It's not my car anymore. But, you know, it'd be nice to see. It'd be nice to see the person take care of the car. All right. Whoa. All right. Well, TikTok has been going really great, you guys. We just got Casey, one of my first students, in the program. He's ready to start crushing it. Just a great time to be involved in that, man. It's like, it's not new. I mean, it is in a general sense, but you know, there's a lot of people that are coming on in general, like that are becoming TikTok Shop affiliates. But the program itself isn't really new. I mean, it's been around for a little over a year. Well, almost, I guess, 2 years maybe? I was late to it. But there's still so much, there's so much growth and opportunity happening on there. That, yeah, I mean, it's like just such a no-brainer to get involved. It's just the money is fantastic, dude. It's like one of those things, you know, most jobs, you're not really paid like based on your performance. Like if you want to work harder, unless you're in like a sales commission type job, like that's really the type of, any sort of commission-based job, you're getting paid, you know, based off of your performance. So if you sell more and do better, you get paid more. Well, a lot of W-2 jobs, you're kind of just like, this is what we pay you. And then the government comes around and, you know, sucks out half of what you make. So you're left with like pennies, and it's just, I don't know. I just always have preferred earning opportunities that are based off of performance. So if I wanted to work more, I could make more. If I want to work harder, I can make more. And if I just wanted to sit back for a little bit, I could do that as well. But you know, ultimately, like, unless you built a very passive empire, it will be difficult to continue to make that money. Luckily for me, man, at this point, I've built so many fantastic revenue streams that are mostly passive. I'm really setting myself up for the future to be able to do more of what I want and have more time to do the things I want. So I don't know, I'm just rambling, but business is interesting like that. You know, I've always been an entrepreneur, you guys. Even before YouTube, I owned a business, and I've always kind of just been doing my own thing since very, very early on. I've had a lot of 9-to-5 jobs, a lot, and I just could never do it. I just knew from early on I was not that type of person. Like, I felt like I would go to 9-to-5 jobs, and half the day I would just sit there and be fucking bored. And I'm like, dude, I'm not. Most of these jobs, you're not really doing what you love. To make a fucking paycheck, to sit there and just be bored out of your mind. Half the time it's just busy work. And I don't know, man. I just got to the point where I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I gotta find a way to make money myself. So grateful I figured that out at a younger age. It's not for everyone though, I get it. Not everyone is meant to do, you know, entrepreneurship. It is definitely not for everyone. I think people figure that out pretty quickly when they get into this game. All right, let's try this thing off. How do you guys like these type of vids? I'm just chilling, chatting. Are we cool with that? I don't know. I never know anymore. I get like a mixed bag of people who enjoy it and some who don't. Final dry down, or dry off, I guess. Yeah, the roof definitely needs to be repainted. I paint corrected it, but there's just so many surface scratches, man. Like, it's just got to be resprayed. But that's easy, honestly. That's like probably the easiest paint job you can do. Remove the rails and spray it. I have to go get my tux from the dry cleaners for the wedding, and I might take this car. You know what I mean? One last little hoorah. Then again, I do love driving the G87. The 1 Series has to go to the paint shop. It desperately needs a paint job. Well, I shouldn't say desperately. It's just when we removed the wrap, the silver wrap, paint pulled in a lot of places. But I'm using a new painter now. That last place was just, they did not do things right, man. Had a lot of issues with that paint. And I just kept going back, paying $1,000 here, $1,000 there for them to fix it. And I'm like, this is just wasting my time and I'm wasting my money. Probably spent, you know, close to $20,000 with them. Just fucking fixing shit constantly. And like, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna try and put anyone's company down. Hard, bro. I do love these wheels. Honestly, the wheels are probably the thing I'm gonna miss the most about this car. These wheels are so fucking fresh and new and perfect. I should have sold the car without the wheels, honestly, is what I should have done. I should have put the factory wheels on and sold this thing for what I bought it for, and either kept the wheels for a future thing or just sold them individually, because I would have made way more money. Way more. I'm taking a pretty big L by including the wheels, but I don't know, man. I think he'll be really happy and, you know, feel like I'm hooking him up, giving him a good experience. Maybe I'm just a sucker, but I'm not struggling, man. So he can enjoy it. And, I don't know, dude. I always feel like when you sell a car, like I really want to make sure the person who buys it is like super happy with what they're getting. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like. I also like kind of have a reputation to defend here, or protect, I should say. I don't want people to think I'm like scamming them. People are weird, dude. Some people just like hate me to hate me, man. I don't get it. Like, bro, I've never done anything to those people. Can't please everyone. Woo! Man, it's hot. It is hot out today. North Carolina getting humid. Where all the water sits. You know. Also, water likes to get in the door card, or not in the door card, but in the actual frame of the door. There's these drainage holes underneath, so you gotta let it air out. This thing comes with like a binder of service records. Pretty cool. All the way back to when the guy originally bought the car. His name was John, John, and he was a pastor. Bought the car in 1998. Brand new, obviously. And yeah, he was a pastor here in North Carolina. Pretty cool. Pretty cool to like see the history of these things, you know? The interior is actually really clean on this car. Like, it looks really good. I don't love the gray, but, you know, for the condition and shit, the year, like, it looks really good. Can you guys guess what the new car is going to be? I'm so excited about it, dude. So fucking excited about it. I haven't even found one yet, but I'm excited because I know I'm gonna get, oh, it's gonna be so cool. Well, that is all she wrote. Not like a crazy detail or anything, but you know, I think it's gonna I think he's gonna be really happy with it. It's, you know, the car does sit outside, so it's not perfect. Got some little dings here and there, but ultimately, man, it's a great car. Mechanically, it's flawless. Like the thing, oh, I shouldn't say flawless. It's got some little things, but for the most part, it's freaking solid, dude. You could drive this thing every day, probably for years, and it would have no issues. You just have to replace like little things. It does need a new, one of the coolant hoses. It's kind of cooked. Well, not cooked, it's just dry. All right, so we'll do a little walk around here before we do a send-off, guys. Hope I hope, sorry, I can't even talk. I hope you have enjoyed the final wash on the E39. It's been a pleasure owning this car, you guys, honestly. Been really, really a great car. And like I said, it just kind of has a sentimental value to me a little bit because of the time, just that moment in life. You know how cars sort of mean, look at the wheel, dude. The wheel is so clean. Like the interior is pretty fresh. And all of the shades work in the back. Pretty cool. But you know how like certain cars just, they remind you of certain places in your life, like maybe when you were doing really well or when you were struggling or a relationship or something like that. Oh, and I have brand new headlight lenses that come with it. But you know what I'm saying? Like when you have certain times in your life, you remember certain things, and these cars sometimes remind you of those times. That's kind of like what this car was for me. It was just like a time in my life where I wasn't like struggling. I was just in this rebuild phase where I really just was trying to get my life right, man. I was trying to earn more, trying to hustle harder. And that hits you differently, dude. That hits you differently when you're like 40 years old, 39, and you're kind of like starting over with what you want to do. Like I was obviously doing YouTube full time, but it just really wasn't working out for me. Like just kind of was doing the same thing over and over again, and I just didn't love it as much anymore. And started to focus more on my affiliate marketing, and honestly, dude, just going all in on the affiliate side and more business minded. Oh yeah, it's changed my life completely. But I am so thankful. Thank God for everything that I've been given in my life. I'm very grateful. Get to marry the woman of my dreams next week. And yeah, I don't know, man. I just want to say thank you guys. I love all of you, even if you're not into all my content. I really appreciate you guys for watching and hanging with me for the last 8 years. It has been such a journey. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Say goodbye to the wagon. This will be the last time you see the wagon. She's been so good. Such a great car for me. And you know, hey, maybe we'll see another E39 here on this channel. Maybe an M5. See you next time.